separation. It's part of the process. The mother and brother of Jesus in the book of Mark, chapter 3. I'm going to read beginning at verse number 11. Then his mother and his brothers came, and standing outside, they sent to him, calling him. The crowd sat around him and said to him, "Your mother and your brothers, they're outside and they're asking for you." He answered in red, it says, "Who are my mother and my brothers?" Then he looked around at those who sat with him, and he said, "Here are my mother and my brothers. For whoever does the will of God is my brother, my mother, and my sister." This is an interesting topic. Whoever does the will of God is my mother and my brother and my sister. Separation. When you enter into a walk with Christ and you start to do the will of God, there's a separation that occurs. You'll be separated from those that you knew, those that you meet, and God is doing this into a sheepfold with like-minded individuals that do the will of God. Doesn't mean that you don't like or love other folks and people that you've known, etc., etc., etc. But Jesus said, "Well, who's my mother and my brothers and all that?" He said, "The ones that are sitting here. For whoever does the will of God is my brother, my mother, and my sister." Whoever does the will of God is your brother, your mother, and your sister. Think about that. Mark chapter 3, beginning at verse number 31. Take a peek at that and think about that one. Mike Smith, I love you.